Yo, it's the first response to Yo Giz. I had a few people hit me up. Um, I'm gonna try to do everything in one video. It's actually the second video I shot for it because the first video I shot was long as hell and I didn't even realize it until I was watching it. So try to sum it up some and go back through this shit. First reply I got was from Jet Black. Jet Black wants to see more funny commercials. Funny thing about that is I was just talking about that shit the other day. And they coming. Definitely coming. I got a whole lot of ideas, man. I'm just gonna start throwing shit out there. But commercials is coming, dog. And on the CD tip, I haven't released a CD myself since 2005. We had a couple group projects that we worked on that never released. And I'm currently working on a new CD. I don't really have much material, man. I haven't really released much material because I'm a perfectionist and I'm my own worst critic. Like, I'll do a song tonight and love it and listen to it tomorrow and not like it at all. So a lot of shit just don't get released, man. I got hundreds and hundreds of songs that just sit there on my machine because I don't think they're good enough to share with the public. But since you asked, I'll definitely hook you up with some shit. Hit me in my notes with some details where to send it to, and I'll sit that shit out in the mail, and I'll send you some shit, man. I'll hook you up with the Golden Child. That's my original first CD. It was 2004, 2005, something like that. And I'll just send you some shit, man. I'll mix you up some cuts and send it out to you. Appreciate the support. That's a big one. Society. What are my thoughts on society? Wow. When I think about society today, the biggest thing that stands out in my mind is the difference in the younger generation now as opposed to when I was brought up. I see a lot of gender bending going on, which we didn't do when I was a kid. What I mean by that is, like, guys are starting to do things and wear things that traditionally females have always done. I wore skinny leg jeans, lip gloss, pink, the big shiny glasses, what else? Fucking backpack purses and man bags and purses and shit. We didn't do that shit coming up, man. Pink was a girl color. We didn't do lip gloss and try to make our lips all shiny and shit. Damn sure wasn't carrying no purses, no skinny leg jeans, none of that shit. So I just see it as, it's like a, I don't know, like the genders are being blurred. I don't see it as much on the female side as I do on the male side. And like, none of that stuff actually makes you gay, but it does hint around about it. Like, I mean, not that it's wrong to be gay. I'm not saying that. Whatever floats your boat. But if you're not gay, why would you hint around about being gay or do gayish things? That's, I don't get that. Also, it was a lot safer when I was a kid. Like, when I was a kid and I was 4 or 5 years old, man, I could go outside, and we lived in the projects, man. I could go outside and play and run around buildings, and I knew not to go too far, and I stayed in my area, and we had friends we played with, and we ran around and did shit, with no adult supervision. It ain't like that no more. I wouldn't dare let my 4-year-old go outside by herself. I got a 9-year-old. I wouldn't let her go outside by herself. You know what I'm saying? Cause too much crazy shit going on, man. Shit went on back then, but not to the extent it does today. It wasn't as frequent as it is today. So it was a lot more safer in my time. I think society is just making a change for the worse, man. Um, yeah, ask me what's the deal with the skateboarders? Why am I always taking up for skateboarders? Well, like I said before, I've never skateboarded. I would seriously bust my ass on a skateboard. But I can relate to them in the sense that I know what it's like to be profiled and discriminated against for no, you know what I'm saying, for no logical reason. I know what that shit's like. When I was coming up, the neighborhoods I lived in and the way I looked, police would pull over and fuck with me, search me for nothing, ask me where I'm going, where I'm coming from. And to this day, the shit still happens to this day. Like a year ago, I got fucking pulled over driving through my neighborhood by some fucking narcotic cops for not wearing a seatbelt. Narcotic cops do not pull you over for not wearing a seatbelt. They pull you over looking for drugs. I guess to them I look like a drug dealer. High crime area. So they fucked with me. When it's all said and done, I spent the night in jail for not wearing a fucking seatbelt. I know what it's like to be fucking profiled and discriminated against. It sucks. It's like you're doing nothing wrong, but yet you get wrong done to you. That's fucked up. So I can relate to them in that sense. What do I think about the Xbox and the PS3? Well, first of all, Xbox spends a whole lot of money on marketing and product placement. Anytime you see on TV somebody playing a game, 9 out of 10 is going to be an Xbox. That is the only thing they have going for them above the PS3. When you just break it down, the technology, Xbox could never compete with PlayStation. The first Xbox didn't even play DVDs out of the box. PlayStation 2 did. And then this Xbox 360. I mean, shit. A lot of Xbox fans say, man, you can do way more stuff on it than the PlayStation. And for anybody that will say that, I'm asking you what? What can you do on the Xbox that the PlayStation 3 don't do? I mean, the PlayStation 3 plays Blu-rays and the Xbox don't. Shit, I'll just leave it at that. As far as technology-wise, Xbox ain't fucking with PlayStation. So I'm a PlayStation head all day. And the red ring of death? Oh my God. Don't get me started on that bullshit. But PlayStation 3 all day. If you on that shit, man, get at me and we can hit some games up and do it big. I got a lot of games, man. I fuck with a lot of shit. The tag is Gizmo, and that's spelled GLZM0. GLZM0. Hit me up with a friend's invite. Say, yo, this is such and such from YouTube. I'll pick it up. And shit, we can game together, man. It's no thing. Gaming keeps me out of trouble. That keeps me out of the streets. Keeps me in my house where I'm safe and gives me something fun to do. The last thing, the last reply I got was Tiger Woods. What do I think about Tiger Woods? Man, I'm going to tell y'all what I think about Tiger Woods. Tiger is good. He's good. I don't know why everybody's making such a big deal about it. He ain't done nothing that ain't nobody else done. Rich, poor, black, white, whatever. He had mistresses. A lot of married men have mistresses. You know what I'm saying? Making such a big deal out of it, man. Tiger's rich, filthy rich. Shit, his wife can leave and take half, and he's still rich. He ain't never got to swing another club again. So, man, I ain't knocking Tiger, man. I ain't saying what he did was right, and I ain't gonna say it was wrong. I'm just gonna say, man, Tiger's in a better position than a lot of us right now. And, people need to stop worrying about Tiger Woods, man, and try to figure out how to get some of that Tiger Woods money. Because Tiger's good in my book. So, that's it, man. We got 5, 6 replies, man. Y'all can do better than that. Get at me. Y'all ask the motherfucking questions. I give the motherfucking answers. It's Giz Genius, and I'm out this bitch.